Hi, I'm Jennifer and I'm so excited you're here because today I'm going to be making a super easy, super delicious, wonderful to share with family and friends, shredded chicken sandwich. My family has always really loved these shredded chicken sandwiches. They're even called sometimes Ohio shredded chicken sandwiches because they're very popular in the Midwest, and everyone in that region usually knows exactly what you're talking about when you say an Ohio shredded chicken sandwich. Before we get started with our recipe, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. For these wonderful shredded chicken sandwiches, we're going to need 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We're possibly going to need about a cup or less, or even water, of chicken broth. That's just to use later if we need to thin it down. 2 10.5-ounce cans of Campbell's or any brand of cream of chicken soup. Stovetop stuffing, we'll need just 1 cup of the dry breaded chicken flavored stuffing mix, and a sleeve of Ritz crackers, and we'll crush those up and add them in toward the end. I'm going to put the chicken in the slow cooker. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast, and it asked for 3 chicken breasts. My chicken breasts were tremendous in size, so I used 2 really super large ones, and I cut them down into smaller pieces so they'll cook much more evenly. Now that I have the chicken in the slow cooker, I'm just going to take the 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to pour it right over the top. Then I'll put the lid on, and I already had this preheating on low, so I'll just put the lid on and let it go for 3 to 4 hours until the chicken is very easy to shred. I'll just spread this right around on top to cover all of the chicken. The chicken has been in the slow cooker for 3 hours. I'm going to take the chicken out and check and see if it's ready to be shredded. After 3 hours on low, the chicken is ready to be shredded. As you can see with 2 forks, it just pulls apart easily. My chicken was in smaller pieces. I cut it in half so that it would be cooking much more evenly. I'll get this all shredded. You can also shred it in the slow cooker, but I like to put it out on the cutting board so that I can make sure I get all the pieces nice and small. Then I'll put it back in and shred the rest of it. Now that the chicken is all shredded, the only thing to do is to pour in 1 package of crumbled Ritz crackers, and then we'll put in the 1 cup of seasoned, this is chicken seasoned stuffing mix. We'll pour that right in and we'll get it mixed together. Now if we find this is too thick, we can easily add in some chicken broth or some water to thin it down. I might add just a little bit of chicken broth to thin this down just a little bit, but then we'll put the lid back on and we'll let it stay on low for 30 more minutes in the slow cooker until it's done. I'll just add a little bit of chicken broth, mix it in, and then I can decide if I need any more. We don't want this to be too thin and watery, but we don't want it to be too thick either. That looks good. It only took a little bit. Now I'll put the lid back on for another 30 minutes on low. The chicken sandwiches are ready. Now I'm going to take the bun, just a regular hamburger bun, and I'm going to go ahead and put some of this wonderful chicken right on top. As you can see, it looks just fabulous. It's nice and creamy, and it goes right on top the bun. With this particular bun, you don't grill it or anything. You just put it just like this, right on top the bun. And then on goes the lid, and it's a wonderful chicken sandwich. This shredded chicken turned out just fabulous. Look at that beautiful sandwich. I hope you really enjoyed watching me put together this super easy, super delicious recipe. It was just a cinch to put it in a slow cooker, and then it was ready at mealtime. I'll be so happy if you subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.